MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Chris Archer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
So stepping in, Justin Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
And the pitch.
Justin Turner.
No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 136.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Now the 2-1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Full count, here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Set to get his day started, Kobe Bryant batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Snider leads off first with 1 away. And that misses 1-1. down the stretch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Snyder rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Pee Wee Reese. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, the pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Digging in now, Honus Wagner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Kershaw now on 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Back up the middle. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I can count 2 and 2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Kershaw comes set. Here it is. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Kershaw offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Russell Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Set to get his day started, Max Muncy, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's inside.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball three.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Striding into the box, Bill Mazeroski. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Bill Mazeroski.
Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Now batting, Jason Kendall. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Kendall, a California-born ball player. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Colin Moran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Duke Snider. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Duke Snider.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
One strike now from Archer.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's
2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Digging in, Kobe Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's ball
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit in the air to center field. McCutchen is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Chris Archer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bryant has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play to see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Digging in, Hannes Wagner, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A 1 pitch on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reynolds. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Kershaw will slide one over to first. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The 2-1. Runner at second here with one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Dave Parker. Line drive, base hit to right. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Pirates leave 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Into the box now, Pee-wee Reese. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
10.
In now, Matt Kemp. Lifted into the air out towards center field. McCutchen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Stepping up now, Russell Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over, being especially careful here. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A dive, but he's back. There goes the runner. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Willie Stargell. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The first baseman, Willie Stargell.
First offering on its way. Stargell is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you can close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Got him.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
At the plate, Bill Mazeroski. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Third home run for him on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Hugh Snyder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. First offering on its way. Snyder, the former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Fastball too high, ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kobe Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Now another 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Moran, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Adam Frazier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26.
lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Hannes Wagner. He grounds it sharply to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Nick Verdi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 57.
Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
At the plate now, Pee-wee Reese. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here's the 2-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here now the 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home down the third baseline. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Digging in once again, Russell Martin. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
One ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with the runner on third.
Swinging a soft liner. And the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Two and two. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he's going to beat the throw to Kendall, safe at home plate.
Now batting, the third baseman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stephen Brault takes over here with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. From the stretch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Pirates 1. Now to the plate, Dave Parker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hot shot to third. Turner's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Striding in, Willie Stargell. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Lined but speared on a hop.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 5-1. Into the box now, Duke Snider. It was a walk in his last trip.
Duke Snider.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Next up for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
At the plate, Pee-wee Reese. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Reynolds is on the move for it, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Robbie Erlin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. Once again, a 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Had the green light. 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Parker looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Reynolds is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 10-1. Stepping in, Jason Kendall. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center. Snyder's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
That misses. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Ball 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Gregory Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gregory Polanco.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Kyle Crick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
30, Kyle Crick.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball well outside. Crick, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Two and 0, here it is.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Kobe Bryant. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Right side hit hard. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Pee Wee Reese, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count this ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Pirates 1. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Honus Wagner. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Line toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Into the box, Dave Parker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 out with the man at first. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's another 2-2.
We got full count.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Pirates leave one. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Standing in, Matt Kemp. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way.
Ball, down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to right field. Parker's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Pirates 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Bellinger is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls, no strikes to Mazeroski.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2.
They got 3 and 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good battle. Count remains full. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready now, Jason Kendall. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Dodgers sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Chris Archer. He falls to 1-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.